Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another video. In today's video, we're going to be setting up my Franken planner for fall. Well, for the month of November, I should say. I have several things pulled out here. I'll kind of show you that really quickly. I've got some sticky notes that I punched holes, disc punched the side on. These came from the Dollar General last year, and I just kind of trimmed the little backing down and then punched some disc punch in it so I can put it in my planner. I have a cover. It's a deluxe cover from Live Love Posh. It is I'm not sure if this exact one is still in stock, but they keep a lot of different ones in stock, so definitely check the link below if you want to see if it is. You can use my code Amanda10 to save 10% over at Live Love Posh. But it is a deluxe cover. It's kind of a hard surface. It's got the snap closure and the pin loop. And so we're going to use this along with some really pretty gold discs. I love gold metal discs. They're my favorite. And then I've pulled a divider here from the Happy Planner. It's just a gold stripe. I don't really need this because I use the clear tab top dividers from Live Love Posh, but I just like it for the look. So I try to pull one of those each month. And then I've got my Live Love Posh gold and white ballpoint pen just for the aesthetic to use in the pen loop. I think it's just pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. We're coming out of the Live Love Posh black deluxe cover with the orange pumpkin disc from Happy Planner. So we're going to be pulling out of this and going into this. The planners I've got set over here, I am a Frankenplanner. If you're new to my channel, Frankenplanning is just where you can combine any type of planners, whether you pull disc, covers, dividers, pages. If you mix any of that or combine planners or whatever you do, it's Frankenplanning. Basically, it's anything besides using a planner exactly how it comes. But what I do is I Frankenplan from several different planners. I keep my catch-all and my social media in here each month with a section for note pages. That's what you're going to find in here. And so as I pull, I'm going to be pulling from these planners. I'll kind of show you really quickly what I have over here. And also real quick, I'll say so that I don't forget is I'll link the playlist that I have for my setup videos down below so you can kind of watch through those in case you miss something or if I forget to explain something in this video. You can kind of get a better idea watching some of the other videos too. But in my planner, I keep, for my catch-all, I have the Cat Lady Planner, which is a Happy Planner that's from, I think, maybe 2020. It's outdated, and so I use this for the covers and the cover and the disc, and then I Frankenplan with this vertical planner. All of these are from the Happy Planner, but from the I don't know what this one's called. It was an 18-month planner, but it's got all neutral pages in it, so you'll see me pull from this one to use with that. Social media, I liked the Miss Maker planner this year and wanted to use it for the covers and the disc. But it's a checklist layout, so I switched that out for a monthly layout, which this is also an 18-month planner that I got really cheap. So I explained that in previous videos, how I was able to get planners cheap. And so I'm able to Frankenplan and do, more with, my money. And so anyways, that's where I'm pulling my pages and everything from. I'm going to have those set over here to the side. I don't have as much room over here this month because I've got an extra sticker book container pulled out on my desk and that I don't normally have there because I've been working on gift planners. Those of you that are familiar with my channel, you might remember last year I posted a full flip through of gift planners, and the year before of where I decorate them for my my sisters. And so I'm working on those, so I've got extra stickers pulled out to be able to flip through and find different sticker books. So I don't have as much room over here. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I like to start with the covers and the disc, so I'm going to set all this over here to the side. I keep my disc on binder rings. They're really easy to find. I've gotten them from the Dollar Tree, I've gotten them from Walmart, I've gotten them from Amazon. I just like to make sure that I get them at least 1.25 inches, preferably 1.5 inches, because they can be too small for storing your disc. But the reason I do this is so that I have a really pretty canister to put them in. It's a clear canister, but I don't want to have to dig through and find individual colors. I want to be able to just pull out the grouping of the one color, so this allows me to keep them in that pretty canister and still keep them together. So this will get put in back in my stash for now because I only need 9 discs. As a matter of fact, I didn't even count them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so most of the disc sets come with 11. This probably just came off of an extra planner. That's why there's 9. But anyway, so let's go ahead and start putting this together. For this Live Love Posh Deluxe cover, I do one at a time, the front and then the back. Some covers are thin enough you can do the front and the back together, but I just start with the covers just like this. And then we just start moving over our pages. So we're pulling from this one. So another thing I'll explain really quickly as we're getting started, and I'm a Frankenplanner, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but I keep only so many months of each section in my Frankenplanner at a time. I keep 3 months of each section, 1 prior month, the current month, and 1 future month. So we are setting up for November, so that means I want to have October, November, and December in this planner. So as we go through this, September is going to get pulled out, December is going to get added in because I have September, October, and November from my October planner setup. Hope that makes sense, but I think you'll see it as we go further along. You'll be able to see it better. All right, so some of this stuff's going to get put back in my stash, my sticky notes I had from this month. So I'm just going to leave all this together for now. I do pull my name page for each planner over. I use my perpetual calendar for birthdays for my catch-all. So let's start with that. There we go. Try to make sure everything's staying in view for you guys. Okay, so the next thing I pull over is my clear tab top divider. These have been shown a lot of love, so they're kind of dingy now, but I do get these from Live Love Posh. I love them because they're clear and they don't take away from the really pretty dividers that we use, but they give me a place to mark off my sections. Then we have September. So September is going to be put back in the Cat Lady planner. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring that over. And we're going to find where it goes, which is going to be towards the back, of course. So here I go again. I always have to remember to go back and write in this, and I didn't last month. So I need to go back and do that. But usually I do eventually go back and write in my currently page. Matter of fact, I didn't even decorate this one, so I need to actually pull that out so that I can go back in and decorate that. But normally I would just leave that in there. Okay, so now while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and pull December out, okay? And this can go back on my shelf for storage. And then once the year is up, even though I don't use the planner cover all year, it'll get stored as a full year together. So the planner will be a fully intact catch-all planner and be able to be stored and kept this way. And I do keep all my planners. I feel like that they're you know, just memories, even though it's not a whole lot of, you know, information in there other than just like, you know, things that you do and lists and things like that. But the decorating is fun and I just love the creative aspect of it. So I do keep my planners. Some people don't. And you can also deconstruct and reuse all the discs and the covers and all that. But I choose to keep mine all together intact. So this is going to go back on my shelf. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put this December divider in the planner because I Franken plan, I don't need all of these pages. This is a 2021 planner. I think I said 2020 earlier. So I don't need these because they're outdated. What I do pull is from my extra planner here. Again, I mentioned earlier in the video, this was a clearance buy from the beginning of this year because see, it was already outdated when I bought it because I bought it like in December. So I got a really, really good deal on it. So you'll notice that all of these pages have been moved over throughout the year because I don't need them. I can reuse them. I could give them away. We'll see what happens. But for now, they're just going to go in here. And then I pull the full month of December out. So now this planner is done. Like I could deconstruct it, pull the disc, pull the covers, pull the dividers, get rid of the pages if I want to, and have all these extra pieces, but I used it throughout the whole year. And so yeah, I'm done with this planner now, but for now it's just going to go back on my shelf for storage. And so what I do with the month of December, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my planner. Oh, and I just noticed I have a decorated page in there, y'all. It's where I had done an unboxing for Planything release, and I decorated my December spread with it. So that's always a fun surprise. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put December in here. And then what happens with this, because I want to use this divider, I will Frankenplan this divider onto this one, and I have a full, monthly layout for December 2024 that I don't have to redate. You could redate all this. I just chose not to because I found these planners so cheap. All right, so now I've got December, but we also have to move over October and November. So I'm going to go ahead and move over October. And that's my prior month. And now my current month is going to be November, because that is the month that we're going to be in for the currently, excuse me, I can't talk today. That's our current month, is November. All right, so October, November, and December. All right, so I got a clear tab top divider because now we're going into my social media section. And then I have my social media name page, which I don't use the perpetual calendar, but I am just going to move the whole section over for now. And then I have September. So my social media, as I mentioned before, I use the Miss Maker Planner, and I use the this planner. It's a monthly layout to Frankenplan with. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out December. I'm going to sit it under here for a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull September out of my current planner, because it's going to get put back in the Miss Maker Planner because we're finished with it. And so now we're finished with this planner for right now. It's going to go back on the shelf. So I'm going to go ahead and put, actually no, I'm going to hang on to that just for a second. Let's move October, which is our prior month now, and November, which is our current month. And now we have December. So for December, I only want the divider because I am changing out the pages. But the difference with this is these are both current planners, and the Happy Planner does a great job of making sure the pages are all cohesive. So now all I have to do is from December, I just need the pages, because it's gonna, because it's already got the month is the same. So what I do is I switch these out. So I'm gonna take the monthly layout, which I just opened and showed you, but let me make sure I wanted to make sure you saw that, but that's the monthly layout. And then the checklist layout, which was the Miss Maker Planner, is going to go back into this one, because I don't use this layout, but I'm just storing it. Again, like I mentioned on the other one, I could use it later or not, or I might deconstruct. Actually, I'm going to keep this page because it's got my decorations on the back, so I might freaking plan that on. So I'm going to stick that back over here. All right, so we're done with this planner then for the year, just like the other one. Okay, so that I did notice that this has that really pretty print there. I'm trying to think, do I actually need this page, because it's actually just a note page. I'm going to keep it in there for now, but we're going to go ahead and put that on the back, because we might Frankenplan those together. All right, and so then we just put this in here for the month of December, and the layout is cohesive because they're both the same. All right, so then the next section is just note paper, and I just have another clear tab top divider, and I go and move all of these pages over. It's just plain note paper. Sometimes it's, grocery list, monthly layouts, dot grid. And I just put this back here so I can pull from it and not have to go digging in my stash all the time. Sometimes I switch the paper up. I'll go through and kind of switch some out or add some to it. Matter of fact, I think I added some more to it last month because it was getting kind of low. And that's it. The only other thing I do have in the back of this planner right now are a couple of daily sheets that I keep forgetting to use. But I just have them stored back there so that when I do get ready to use them, they're right there available. And I just use my other tab top divider. I think this comes in a set of 4 from in the package if you buy them. All right, so we'll just stick this one back here too. Maybe I'll remember to use that this month. All right, so that is our planner set up. So we're almost done. So we have our pen. Again, I just kind of like that for the aesthetic. Sometimes when I take photographs, I like to have a pen in there. Post-its I put right in the front. Usually for post-its, I just use them, you know, to, you know, make notes, or like if I want to, you know, have an idea for a spread or whatever, I'll put a post-it on it. And then this, I usually just put it in the middle of the two sections, kind of, you know, like right behind the catch-all in front of the social media, so that it just kind of separates those two sections. But then I have that in there just for the aesthetic again. But that's our planner setup for the month of November, you guys. It's so pretty. I love the classic, you know, just the brown and the gold and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this setup video and understand everything that we've done. If you don't, like, if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comments down below, and I'll try to answer them as best I can. I'll have that playlist linked, so if you want to see other setup videos that I've done throughout the year, you are more than welcome to watch those. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!